Welcome everybody to Everywhere at the End of Time, Stage 3.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard the Everywhere at the End of Time iceberg that only goes deeper and deeper.
Yeah, or the ship.
Yeah. Welcome.
All right.
Today we are reacting to Stage 3 of Everywhere at the End of Time by the Caretaker. I've been really impressed and amazed with this music project so far, and I can't wait to listen to more. Ben, you got any more notes?
This one is a lot different from stages 1 and 2, let me tell you. The mental state of the Caretaker has continued to degrade since stage 2. And now the track titles don't make any sense. I have the vinyl form of stage 3.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
We're gonna be timing it. I guess before we start, we can look at the album cover. But Ben, what do you think this cover looks like? Just when you picture it.
It looks like a big mess of plants.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would think as well.
Like a tree.
A tree that needs to be trimmed.
Yeah. Ivan Seal has painted a few paintings kind of look like stage 3. Big messes. But stage 3 is the only one that has gotten used. Actually, there's one more that got in, and that's PM Wire B's Very Silent.
Okay.
Or PM Wire B's Silent.
Right.
Shall we start with E1?
Back There, Benjamin.
Want to time it on the count of 3?
All right.
I'm gonna count of 3.
3.
And a 1.
2.
And 2.
1.
And a 3.
Go.
Oh, shoot.
Did you mess it up?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay. This one already sounds interesting.
It sounds a lot more scared and confused.
Hey, Libe's Delay, or Goodnight My Beautiful.
Yeah, it samples Goodnight My Beautiful by Russ Morgan and his orchestra.
This one just sounds more, not distorted, more faded.
Scared. It is more distorted, and it has backmasking.
Yes, it has a lot more reverb.
It does. A lot of stage 3 is tons of reverb.
Yeah, you can just tell the memories are just fading and combining, and it's just not good for the Caretaker.
Yeah, it feels like I'm in an endless expanse.
Yeah, that's how I would describe it too.
Yeah, this is bad.
Okay, it just looped again.
Do you notice how abrupt it is? It is quite abrupt.
Yeah, actually.
Well, that's because the loops are getting less and less seamless because the Caretaker is starting to struggle.
And I guess knowing the sample now of this one, it makes sense why this is called Back There Benjamin, because if you didn't know, Libe's Delay is named after, is it the scientist Benjamin Libe?
Yeah, the neuroscientist.
Yes, the neuroscientist.
And
he's a French guy, I'm pretty sure.
Not a French guy, I think he's maybe French American.
He was French American. And speaking of French, I'm actually recording this from my hotel room in France, which is why the setup is always a little bit just weird and messed up. If you know what I'm saying. Alright, this one's almost done though. And we're almost to E2 and Heartbreaks.
What do you think that one samples?
Heartaches?
Let's see.
I'm on it. Yeah, it samples Heartaches.
That's right. Who?
I don't think it's Alboli.
It is actually.
Oh, it's the Alboli version?
Yeah.
Oh yes. This is already so much more distorted.
This is Heartaches, but like sickly.
Yeah. This is much more distorted and just it does sound scary, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Does stage 3 have Leighton and Johnstone?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Is that why you think it's so good? Or I'm sure there's other reasons, which we'll talk about at the end.
I like it because the transition is cool.
I guess it's probably a good segue to post-awareness, isn't it?
It is.
It's interesting because a lot of these tracks their names are words mixed from track titles of An Empty Bliss Beyond This World.
Stage 1, Stage 2, and EATEOT.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, because we have Back There Benjamin, which is all you want to do, get back there, and then I guess technically Libe's Delay because of Benjamin Libe.
Yeah.
And Heartbreaks, that would be from Just the name, I guess, just from Heartaches, right?
What does it matter how my heart breaks?
Yeah. So hidden sea, buried deep, great hidden sea of unconscious, and
Buried deep in
buried
long-term
deep
memory.
in. Isn't it buried deep embedded memory?
No, it's bedded deep in long-term memory, but they're getting bedded and buried mixed.
Yeah, that's right. Bedded deep in long-term memory. This one's almost done.
Yeah,
I
me too.
like how in the later stages, I like how in the two later lucidity stages, the endings just kind of fade out. All right.
This is hell. E3 is a lot scary.
Sounds like a heartbeat.
Yeah. Then quick piano riff.
Yeah.
This is Leighton and Johnstone.
I love Leighton and
It's
Johnstone.
Leighton and Johnstone's successes.
Successes?
So the same source material as Great Hidden Sea and tiny gradations.
Yeah, this one does kind of sound like hell.
And the clicks are from Paddle Madeline Home, and so is the vocal blips.
Understood. It's funny, the static in this one kind of sounds like heartbeats.
Yeah, the clicks are from Paddle Madeline Home.
Got it. Oh, this one's really short.
It's the same piano melody that loops 6 times.
Is it the shortest loop, or I'm assuming one of them?
This is the shortest. No, it's the shortest, I believe, is bedded deep, is paired back to the minimum.
Oh wow.
And the caretaker is trying to comfort himself after the loss of E5, but realizes this memory is scrambled too.
Oh no.
This is a very, very important memory to him.
Yes. But still, since we're in lucidity, the caretaker knows that they have Alzheimer's still.
Yeah. I'm not sure even at stage 3.
It's true.
However, this one, the caretaker sounds angry, apprehensive.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was Stardust by Charlie Spivak and his orchestra.
Okay.
And it's the second song to include scrambling.
This kind of sounds like you walk into, like, I'm trying to think of what, like a cocktail bar in, like, New York City in, like, the 1970s.
But in dementia.
Yeah, everything around you is just distorted and messed up.
Yeah.
This one's awesome, though.
Yeah, it's a climax.
Yeah. Such an awesome, incredible album.
Yeah. This one's quite short. However, the full arrangement is around 5 minutes long.
Understood.
I love the original piece. The original piece is really nice.
Oh, the part where, like, the trumpet echoes back and forth, that's scary. E7. Mm-hmm.
After the loss of E6, the caretaker goes to find a memory that he can fully remember from when he was very, very young. And this is it.
So Slightly Bewildered is from stage 1.
No, this samples Prettiest Little Song of All. And
yeah, but the title's from Slightly Bewildered.
Yeah. Anyway, this one samples The Prettiest Little Song of All by Albert Benzler, his first appearance. And this is supposed to be the caretaker trying to comfort himself with a memory that he still remembers after the loss of E5 and E6. And so the song still sounds apprehensive, but is still sort of cheerful.
Yeah. It's like light is really trying its best to come out, but it just can't fight the darkness.
Yeah. Anyway, Albert Benzler shows up in stage 4, 5, and Everywhere in Empty Bliss, which is outtakes.
Alright. E8.
E8 is nice and relaxing. Feels like a hot day. Feels like a very hot, humid day.
It has a similar mood to A6, I feel like.
Well, it samples Exactly Like You by Roger Wolfcon and his orchestra.
Roger Wolfcon is from stage 2?
Yeah, D3.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, this one is nice and this one has one of the longest loops, fourth longest.
Fourth longest?
Yeah.
This one is, So do we know so what's this memory? Do we know what this memory is supposed to represent?
This is a normal one.
Yeah. Not scrambled.
In my opinion, it's the last normal memory.
So is F1 kind of where things happen?
We gotta pause though, because remember, my record ends soon.
Yes.
F1 is just sad. Kind of sad. It's a normal memory, but it's sad.
Okay.
And it's very, very short. It's only 1 minute and 31 seconds.
Right. What's this title supposed to mean?
Long Term, coming from Long Term Remote, which is a track you haven't heard of.
Okay. Is that from like the Ballroom Trilogy or something?
It's from P-Rock. No, it's from P-Rock.
Pura? Alright.
And Dusk Glimpses, coming from Dusk, Early Dusk, Dusk Coming Early, whatever. D2.
Alright.
That was the E side.
E? I like it. So far, this is my favorite.
All right, we go on 3. This one's just kind of sad.
This one just sounds like the Caretaker is really, really stressed out, and just like
sounds really sad.
Yeah.
Like the Caretaker is sad and realizing what is happening. Anyway, this samples Romance by John Bull's Orchestra. This one was found very recently. Took a while to find this.
Like how recently?
A couple of months ago, maybe like a year.
Oh,
but
wow.
The sample that was found was the E3 vocal blips.
Got it. Yeah, this one's sad. It's like the Caretaker knows what's going to happen to them, but like knows there's nothing they can do.
They give up. This one kind of sounds like a stage 2.5.
Stage 2.5. How come?
Like it's like kind of stage 2, kind of stage 3.
Oh my gosh. F2 has 1.1 million streams.
I think you'll really, really like it, actually.
F2?
Yeah. What does this sound like?
Let me listen.
What does this sound like?
I'm assuming it's Leighton and Johnstone.
Yes, it is Leighton and Johnstone, and this is a Leighton and Johnstone cover of a song that has been sampled. Lullaby. This samples Leighton and Johnstone's version of Lullaby of the Leaves.
Because who was originally Lullaby of the Leaves by? Was it Chester Gaylord?
I'm not sure. However, the cover that is sampled in stage 2 is George Olsen.
Oh, yes. Chester Gaylord was C1.
C3 and C. This one starts off kind of normal, but then slowly descends.
Yeah.
Past each loop slowly descends into more and more madness.
Yep. The Caretaker sounds angry.
This isn't angry. The Caretaker, this is like C2, but sickly. And more elegant.
More elegant? See, the Caretaker to me sounds angry because it sounds like they're angry at themselves, maybe, because of how they have Alzheimer's and just the amount of memories that they're losing.
It's zoned out. Past each loop,
yeah,
it gets more
this has descended into madness.
Anyway, this is the last Leighton and Johnstone cover in stage 3. Don't worry, Leighton and Johnstone makes it all the way to R1.
Which is in stage 6?
Yeah, the last track. So it's definitely not the last of them. But this is the last individual song that they have to themselves. Then there's EF3, which is the scariest song. Suicidal Nightmare. Some maddening suicidal nightmare.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, here we go. The static. Wow.
Isn't it scary?
Yeah.
This is a suicidal nightmare and makes it all the way to R1. In fact, this is the last song that plays in R1 before the choir and the church and the organ.
This is what I imagine post-awareness sounds like. Just like obviously way more distorted in post-awareness because it's post-awareness.
It samples Miserere, excuse my pronunciation, from Il Trovatore by Ferruccio Giannani. Excuse my pronunciation, I'm not Italian. I don't speak Italian.
Neither do I. I barely speak French. Yeah, this one is just a suicidal nightmare. It's just... The caretaker sounds very angry.
Not angry, scared.
Angry and scared at the same time, I feel like.
Anyway, in stage 6, this one is sampled in O1, Q1, and R1, and sounds like a very low rumbling, because it's lowered by like 10 semitones, maybe even like 15. However, the lowest semitonage that's ever been documented is the Prettiest Little Song of All, which is the sample for E7, minus 42 semitones. Do you want to know why this is the last sample before the organ?
How come?
It's because this is the oldest sample in Everywhere at the End of Time. It's from 1898 from a wax cylinder.
So it's like one of the earliest memories that the caretaker has?
1898.
1898.
That's nuts. However, the oldest sample in the Caretaker is from 1897 and is Morning Serenade, which is sampled on EAEB on 2 separate tracks.
This one's really distorted. This is...
Well...
Okay.
Well, what does the word ache tell you in the title?
It's Heartaches. It's the version of Heartaches from stage 2. I forget who it's by.
Yeah, it's C3, Seeger Ellis.
Thank you, Seeger Ellis. But it's like some of the notes have been changed to minor.
Well, this uses scrambling. It's the same key. It doesn't have no semitonage has been changed. It just has a ton of scrambling.
Yeah.
And it's not pulled from source material. It's pulled from C3.
Yeah. Is this one the most scrambled?
No.
No?
Oh, no. Well, if there's any track in stage 3 with ache, then it probably samples Heartaches.
Yeah.
If it either has heart or ache in it, it samples Heartaches.
Yeah. This is, quite...
This one is scary.
Is quite scary.
What do you notice? What do you notice?
This one sounds really happy. Or not happy, but like...
The last normal track. What is this sample? Well, this samples The Wedding of the Painted Doll, but not by Layton and Johnstone. Instead by Victor Salon's orchestra.
Victor Salon.
F6 is the last.
And where did Layton and Johnstone's Wedding of the Painted Doll come in?
It came in the title track of Empty Bliss Beyond This World, and it also is used for vocal blips in A5.
A5. Yeah, I don't recognize the Wedding of the Painted Doll. This sounds nothing like Layton and Johnstone. Obviously because of the semitonage, but...
I believe it's 2 semitones lower. But
okay.
Isn't the progression like the
Yes, that part I recognize. Because what are the vocal blips at the beginning of the title track of Abdutwa?
Let's Be Honest World?
Yeah, like the actual track, not F6.
Those are from Anytime, Anywhere, I believe.
Because that was like one of the first things you pointed out to me when I first listened to that one.
Yeah. However, it doesn't have vocal blips, this version.
No.
It's just the organ. It's replaced that little scene at the beginning with the start of the song.
Mm-hmm. But this is the last
normal
track, not the last Lucidity track is Mournful Camaraderie.
Yeah.
This is the last up in 2 tracks.
F7 I used to sleep.
I've heard F7's really nice. I haven't listened to it, but I've heard it's really nice.
Heard from me that it's nice?
I've heard from like people's reviews of albums because I've done a little bit of my own research on what people's thoughts of the Caretaker are.
I use this one to sleep.
Oh, so distorted.
This one is good sleeping music.
I love the amount of reverb and how slow it is, and the key. I like the key that it's in. Yeah, this one's very, very distorted.
Well, Libe's delay makes a rude awakening in H1.
Yeah, but how, like, you know, I noticed how far the intro carried in of that one note and how it was just heavily distorted, and then it went into the little piano riff.
Yeah.
It's like some parts are cut off. But yeah, I could see this as sleeping music.
Yeah, it feels like this is the Caretaker at peace, relative peace.
Yeah,
because the
I can
Caretaker
see
is
that.
isolated and is very at peace.
I think this is my favorite track of stage 3.
Yeah, I agree with you.
If I had to pick one, if I had to delete every other song from stage 3, I would choose every other one except this one.
Yeah. So you hate every other song but this one.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that
The only
I like
song
this
I hate.
one.
Then the last track we have is F8.
Mournful Camaraderie, which samples, or not I don't even know what it samples yet. We'll find out when we get there. I mean, the title is referencing camaraderie at arm's length. But camaraderie is spelled wrong.
Yeah, it is. Same with gradations and gradation is arm length.
And I mean, I'm assuming in Libe delay, the Caretaker was trying to spell Libes, but they didn't put the S in.
But that's not a misspelling. That's just its name.
Yeah.
However, camaraderie and gradations are misspelled intentionally.
It shows the deterioration of the Caretaker's mind.
Yeah, having trouble spelling.
Yeah, they can't remember the memories.
For ABC.
Heartaches.
But with
Seagrells.
But now with it takes from C3.
Or not C8.
It takes from F4. It samples F4.
Yeah.
But it has
it sounds like something's layered on
droning.
Top of it.
It has droning though.
Yeah. Because it does kind of just sound like something's just been layered on top of it.
Yeah. Well, the song has been droned.
Yes.
Anyway, enjoy F8 because this is going to be the last bit of coherent music until stage 5.
Stage 5?
Yeah. I know, it's hell. The next bit of coherent music is an H1, but it's quite very, very scary. But K1 has the last bit of coherent music for a while. I like the drones at the very end of F8, where it just continues droning after the song ends.
We're almost there.
I just like the drones on their way out.
Right. Well, we're almost at the end.
Pause when we get to the end. All right. Into the whole album. What do you think?
Stage 3 is my favorite.
Yes, it is. It's my favorite.
Stage 3 is so good.
Stage 3 and stage 4.
Yeah.
Now,
absolutely.
I feel like we need to have a few post-listening thoughts about stage 3.
Well,
I'll let you start. I'll let you start off.
I think I love all the references to past music that the Caretaker has used. I think that's really cool. It shows how they're slowly forgetting all their memories and how they.
I think it's good, representation of what happens.
Yeah, I mean, the whole project is a good representation of what happens. If we're being honest, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Favorite, least favorite track?
Favorite track is Libe Delay. Least favorite, I think probably F5.
Yeah. Is F3 bad?
I'm with you.
Though, is F3 bad though?
F3? No.
It's good. It does a good job of what it's trying to represent.
You mean F3 or F5? F5?
F3. not F5.
I forget what F3 was.
Suicidal Nightmare.
Oh yes, F3 is a good representation of that. Absolutely. Thanks guys for watching.
Right.
I hope that was fun.
Thank you guys for watching. Video
And,
coming out soon.
See you in the next one. See ya.
Bye.